content. Right? When we are in online environment, we are using multiple type of content. It may be a copyright, it may be Creative Commons, it may be open source, right? Multiple type of content we have to use. So as a course coordinator, as a teacher, I must have a awareness what type of content I can use or I can't use. I'm able to use it or not. So many questions we have when we are going to use any type of content related to their license. So we must have a clear uh, structure in our mind. I can use it or not, and that we can understand with the help of OER, open educational resources. Open educational resources. So OER is the first step. OER is the first step to move further. Right? OER, Open Educational Resources. If you go through the guideline, MOOCs development guideline, right? Their guidelines are very clear. They mention very clearly there is a 17-page document, MOOCs development guideline. The guidelines are very clear. They said that whatever material you are uploading on the LMS, on the digital initiatives by the Government of India, Ministry of Education, your material should be Creative Commons. Creative Commons means OER. OER, right? So awareness of OER is the most important thing. So the first and the most important thing is OER. So if you have awareness of OER, that is very nice. If not, please first go through the OER. Open educational resources. Please first go through the OER. That is really very important. So if I just start, what is OER? OER itself a 2 sessions. OER itself will take a 2 to 3 hours. If I have to complete overall structure, so I'm not going to into depth what is OER. So that is just for your awareness. We must have a awareness of OER first before proceeding further. I can say like before using internet, we must have a awareness of OER. Must have awareness of OER. It's really very sensitive matter. You know, copyright, it's really very sensitive matter, and we have to be very careful what Copyright Act says when we are using the technology, right? We can use it or no. So many questions that will be clear if we know about the OER. So please go through the OER just to save our skin from the copyright issue. It's really very sensitive matter, right? Then second stage, let's move to the then second stage is about content development. Here again, prefer to use the open source software. Just like in stage one, I said the OER is the important thing. Similarly, when we are using the softwares to develop the content, so here again, prefer to use open source software. Open source software. See, when we have to develop the content, we are going to use multiple type of software. It may be open source, it may be cloud application, or it may be AI. There are plenty of software using that we can develop our own content. Plenty of softwares we have. And here, preference is to the open source software. Preference, not mandatory. Okay, I'll show you a list of the software. You can see there are plenty of software using that we can develop the content. You can see the slide 1 of the software, slide 2, slide 3. There are a lot of software in each and every slide. You can see slide 4, 5. There are plenty of softwares. You can see slide 6, 7, 8, slide 8. Every type of software you can see 9, right? Plagiarism checking, right? Reference management, AI, artificial intelligence, right? Again AI. See, so many softwares we have. Using that, we can develop our own content. Plenty of softwares we have. And here I said keep prefer to use open source software. Why prefer to use open source software? I can directly start using any ICT tool. I can show you here what we can do using this software. But before that, we must have a understanding what type of softwares we have to choose. and according to their category, how to use that software. That important knowledge is very important before using any kind of a tools and technologies, right? Okay, what is the difference between open source and cloud application, or in a technical term we call as a SaaS model, software as services, means cloud application, like our Gmail, Facebook, Twitter. These are our SaaS models, software as services, right? And open source is like our Linux operating system, Libra operating system, that this kind of a softwares we have. Yeah, or there are so many open source softwares we have, right? So if I let you know the major difference between them, let's say if any open source software have the 100 features, and I'm able to use all 100 feature without any condition, without any limitation, right? Without any restrictions, that is the open source. And cloud application or a SaaS model application, a application may have 100 feature, but I'm able to use few of them, maybe 10, 20, or 15 features, not unlimited, right? Sometimes maybe we have to buy their subscription only, then we can use that. Sometimes their basic versions are available to use. Like basic version means like we are using Gmail. In their basic version, we have a limitation of 15 GB storage limitation. So like that, we have so many software, so many this SaaS model softwares we have, where we have certain limitation, certain restrictions, right? Not unlimited, certain restrictions we have. That is my SaaS model application. On the other hand, we have open source software. We can use it in unlimited way. Unlimited way. Okay, here I would like to ask a very simple question to all of you. Please type in the chat box your answer. I would like to ask a very simple question. See, nowadays we are using a lot of open source, sorry, cloud application software that we call as a basic version or a trial version, right? We have certain limitation, restrictions. So what do you think, up to that restrictions, up to that limitations, whatever application we are using, that basic version that we call it, what do you think, is that free? Let me know in the chat box quickly, yes or no. Yes or no? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Whatever cloud applications we are using, up to that limitation, up to that restrictions, that basic version, what we call, is that free or not? Is that free or not? Okay, I got one response. Yes, yes. There are approximate 70 participants. Please quickly reply in the chat box. What do you think? Is that free or no? So I can see few response. Wonderful. 5 responses only. Yeah, free except the data charges. Data charges means internet. No, no, the internet, I don't think a big deal. We have unlimited data nowadays in our mobile and university. Internet data is not a big deal, right? Okay. So wonderful. I can see the responses. Yes, yes, yes. So there are approximate 70 participants and only 10 participants has given the reply, right? Okay, yes. So you say, majority of you say, or I can say 100% of you say it's free. So whatever applications we are using, so up to that limitation, up to that restrictions, is that free or not? Okay, so good. So I can see the chat box. Wonderful. So majority of you say ki it's free. Okay. The answer is nothing is free in this cyber world. Nothing is free. It's not free. So now you are confused. Then what is the cost if it's not free? Right? The cost is our information, our personal data. on the cost of our information, we are using these applications. And don't take it lightly. The information, how it can be very costly. Seriously, it's very, very, very costly. Don't take it lightly. Right? Remember, in the beginning of the session, I said technology is like a double-edged knife. Right? It's the another side of the technology. Information, right? Information which we are sharing blindly. That is really, really very, very sensitive matter. Very sensitive matter. See, whenever we have to use any application, we have to do sign up, we have to do registration. What does mean of that sign up registration? We have to enter our name, email ID, address, location, so many things. So that is the information which we are sharing to these application. And on the cost of this information, we are using these applications. Right? Information, very, very big cost we are sharing to these applications. Nowadays, you can see there are a lot of big companies, they are very powerful. Why they are so powerful? Because they have the information. Nowadays, information is the power. Those who have the information, he is so powerful man in the world. Lot of informations, right? Information. If you've gone through a cyber awareness workshop, the conclusion of the workshop will be you need to protect your information. You need to protect your information. Right? It's very, very dangerous thing. Many times when we are using these applications, any digital tool, blindly we are sharing our information. It's really very dangerous, very dangerous. What we call as a cyber, social media. Social media is heaven for these cyber criminals. Why? Because lots of informations are available on social media, and I can share you plenty of cases related to the social media crimes, just because of they are sharing their personal information. I can share you a lot of examples. Right? Information security, biggest concern we have. Have you remember when you start using the internet in your life? 10 year, 15 year, 20 year back, whenever you start using the internet in your life, I will remember today in the initial days where you shared your information, where you did the registrations. Being a human, it's very difficult to remember 10 years before where I shared my information. But this cyber world, never forget. These informations are still there and they can use this information against us in future anytime. Anytime. So we need to protect our information, right? So when we have to use any application, first divide it in a category. Like category means you need to take a decision what type of information you have to give this application. Let's say I'm going to do the registration on Swayam. So of course, I can enter my real information. Right? Let's say if I'm going to do the registration on some third-party application for the temporarily use, I'm going to use this application. Then why I need to enter my real information? Why I'm using my primary email ID to do the registrations? Why I'm using the email ID which is connected with my net banking? Why I'm using the mobile number which is connected with my net banking or a primary communication? Right? Here you have to think twice. So you can open a third email ID, use that email ID for the registrations. You can enter a dummy mobile number, or if sometime real number is a need to enter to get the OTP, then enter a different number which is not connected through your net banking. So let's say if you do the registration using the third email ID and once their limitation will over, let's say there is a limitation of time, storage, credit, any type of, there may be a limitation with the application, right? So once that limitation will over of the basic version, then we need not to buy this product. No. Open a fourth email ID, do the registration again. Then once this limitation is over, then open a fifth mail ID, do the registration again. So doing the registrations again and again on these applications, you can use these applications in an unlimited way, and also we are protecting our information. So now you might be thinking here, doing the registration again and again, it means I have to generate multiple email ID, and it's also very difficult to generate a multiple email ID all the time. I have to generate a multiple email ID and then remember their username and password. Okay, this is solution as well. We need not to generate the email ID, create the email ID. I must say creation of email ID. We need not to create. What we need to do, okay, just go to the Google and simply type temporary email. Simply type temporary email. Then you can see there are a lot of sites will come where you can generate the temporary email IDs. You can see on the screen, there is, I open a one website, tempmail.org. There are so many sites to generate the temporary email. So many. It's not alone, right? So many sites we have. So you can see just in a few seconds, email ID is generated. Here you can see the email ID. Okay, I'll copy that email ID. Okay, and now I'll share that email ID to all of you in the chat box. Okay, everyone, just hold on. Something is restricted to direct message. Let me send to everyone. Yeah, here. I think now you are getting it. Yes. I sent an email ID in the chat box. Okay, I'll let you know. Be there. Let you know. Right. So just do one thing. Use that email ID and try to send me an email. Copy that email ID which I just shared you in the chat box, right? And send me the email. Just test me. Hi, hello, and test me. Type it and send me. Okay. Just do it. And once you're done, let me know in the chat box. You send it. Just use that email ID. Just right now I pasted in the chat box. Use it and send me the email. Test mail. Hi, hello. Just type it and send it to me. And let me know in the chat box once you send it. Few of them, if you can do it, then I will show you. Send it. Anyone? Just copy that and from the chat box and try to send me the email. Once you're done, let me know in the chat box you're done. Okay, I think yes, sent. Good man, sir. Okay, good. So here, just below this email, you can see your emails. You can see your emails, IQAC, right? Teja, and you can see Jyoti. Your emails are here. So the email ID you can see just now I created in a just seconds and I can receive the emails. I can receive the emails. So now what we can do here, open email ID, temp site, email ID will be generated just in a second. Copy that email ID. Go to the site where you want to do the registration. Correct? Use that email ID. Then that site, that application will send you a verification link or a OTP to activate that account, right? So here you can receive the email and can activate that account, correct? Then note down the username, password, whatever you set on that particular application. That's it. After that, the name is changed. There's a temporary email. So if you click on this change or a delete button, that email ID will change. Or once you close this browser, that's it. That email ID will not exist anymore. It will not exist anymore. That's it. So that will available just until your browser is open. As name is showing, it's a just temporary email ID. Temporary email ID. Okay, what do you when a site asking for the password? Okay, let's say any application. Okay, I'll show you. For example, there is a site, a research paper writing site. If I have to do some registration, Okay, I'll try open the 10th mail also. Okay, this is a one site. Let's say here I have to do the registration, right? AI site we have. I go to there. Okay, let me sign out from here first. Okay, yeah, right. So here I need to do the registration, correct? So how to do it? Sign it via email, not via Google, right? I'm not going to through with my Gmail account. I say sign in with email. One example. So here I need to type the email, and this is my email. I copy it, temporary email, paste it, sign in, right? Sign in. Okay, check your email, right? So here email will come. This is the email. Okay, right? Here is the email which I received from that site, and click on that. That's it. Account is activated. Correct? Account is activated. Many sites, okay. Okay, now it's okay. Done. So next time using this same email ID, you can again log in, or it's logged in your browser. If it is logged out, then you can set the password. Go to the account section, right? You can set the passwords, manage account, right? Create account or delete or leave. Okay, that will directly log in, I think. Otherwise, many application you can see, you can set the passwords when you are doing the registration using the like email. You can set the passwords. Then just note down your username and password. Username will be like my this temporary email ID, and that password which I set on that application. The password is not from here, or you maybe receive the password on email. Sometimes they are sending the password on the email. Just note it down somewhere so that next time you can log in again, right? Log in again, correct? So very simple way to do the registration. And here we have a two benefits. Here we have a two benefit. One is I'm not sharing any information. I'm not sharing any kind of information. I'm just using a temporary email ID. So first is my information is protected. Second, using that account, I can do the registration again and again. Within a second, I can generate a new email ID, correct? And then do the registration. Once that limitation will over of that basic version, do the registration again, open the new mail ID, again registration, open new mail ID, new registration again. So you can do the multiple time registration just in a clicks without creating an email ID. Using the temporary email ID, you can do the registration again and again. And in that way, you can use these application in unlimited way and without sharing any type of information. Without sharing information security is a very, very big concern, right? So without sharing the information, you can use these applications. Use these applications. So this is the technique where you can use these kind of application. So now we can proceed further. Try to generate something using these ICT tools and technique, and what we can generate here. Okay. So where to start again? Let's go to that slide. Okay. Okay, someone has shared something. What? Okay, yeah. So you can see, yeah, in that someone has shared some in the chat box. You can see in that email address. Type the email address generated through the temporary email account and set your own password. Your password, not an email or any new password. This is a new password specifically for this site login only, right? So your own password, that email and the password, and then continue, right? Hope it's clear, right? Password, that's your own password. You need to set anything, 1 2 3 4, anything password that is you have to set here, and that you have to somewhere note it down so that next time you when you need to log in again, you can use that email ID like your username, right? And then your own. That's very simple, right? So without using any Google account and the Facebook, Twitter, do the fresh registration using the temporary email ID so that I can protect my information and I can use this application in an unlimited way. Correct? Okay, now we can proceed further. Okay. Yeah. So now let's say, yeah, yeah. Okay. So now it's clear that we have why we need to prefer to use the open source software, because when we are using the open source software, there is no limitation to use that application. We need not to share any information. That is the true meaning of the free is the open source. The real meaning of free is open source. Otherwise, what we think other than open source is that free. Nothing is free, as I said, in this cyber world. Very simple definition of the free is, very simple definition. If you are not paying for the product, I repeat, if you are not paying for the product, that means you are the product, right? So very simple definition of free. Hope you understand what I mean to say, right? So that's why we prefer to use the open source software. Even there are a lot of digital initiatives developed by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, where they are promoting to use the open source software. Dedicated, lot of digital initiative. Okay, like we have, I show you, we have like forces.in. Yeah, you can see the forces.in, FOSSEE.in. Wonderful initiative you can see here. The forces is tool in academic and research. Forces is project of part of National Mission on Education through ICT, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Right? There are a lot of open source software. They are listed to use it. You can see R is statistical analysis software, GIS environment, right? Virtual lab, VLab, .co.in, right? VLab Plus, you can see virtual lab. All the virtual labs are here freely available. We have a spoken tutorial. Right? There are so many digital initiatives we have, so many where the government promoting to use the open source software. You can see spoken tutorial, an initiative of National Mission on Education through ICT, Ministry of Education, Government of India to promote IT literacy through open source software. Right? There are so many, right? Wonderful. So government also promoting to use the open source software, because the real meaning of free is the open source. But we are restricted. We cannot do anything, everything under the open source. So we have to move to the SaaS model application. We have to. So when we are moving to the SaaS model application, be careful how to do the registration. Is that a one genuine site where I can share my real information, or is that a temporary site which I'm going to use for temporary purpose? Then use the temporary email ID. Right? Just bifurcate the thing, apply your IQ, and then do the registration. We need to protect our information security and minimize your digital footprint. Minimize your digital footprint. Digital footprint meant to say, let's say, somewhere you just click on a like button, right? So don't we think I just do a single click on like? No, you just you did your you left behind your digital footprint, like you given your location, you given your IP address, so many things, right? So like that. So when you are doing any click, think twice what I am doing. I'm sharing anything, or I'm giving my digital footprint everywhere. We need to protect our information. Okay, come back to that slide now again. Right, so it's clear, open source and this thing we have to use now. Here, come back here. So to develop the content now, what type of software, that ICT tool we can use in our day-to-day work, right? So first quadrant, it says about e-video lectures, e-tutorial. Second compartment is about the e-content other than video lecture, right? E-tutorials and e-content means video lecture, and quadrant 2 is other than video lecture. How to develop it? How to develop this content? Of course, to develop the video lectures, we have plenty of screen recording software. I think you must be aware that to record the video lecture, of course, we are going to use the lot of screen recording software. There are plenty of screen recording softwares. Using that, we can record our video lecture. Like we have Screencastify, Screencast-O-Matic, Loom, Loomi, Precam, Presentation to Vective Presenter, OBS, and many more. And many more. So many softwares we have. Just screen recording softwares, right? Using that, we can record our video lecture. We can record our video lecture. Okay, so you can use anyone. There are plenty of. Don't ask me which one is the best software. In my point of view, all are good. It's depend on your comfort level and your requirement. Wherever you feel your comfort, that is best for you. All are good, right? But here we have to think. Till now, whatever video you generated in your life, whatever video for content development, whatever source using you, whatever video you have generated till now, have you reviewed yourself? And after review, have you confidence student will watch it, right? So it means now, nowadays student will not going to watch my simple recorded video lectures. The time has gone now, where students are watching anything now. Definitely students are not going to watch my simple recording video lectures. No. My video must have some interactivity, some attraction in the video. Only then student can watch my video. Only then. Right? I have to add a lot of interactivity, interaction in my video. Then only student will watch it. Just forget it. Simple video, simple recorded video, no one will going to watch. No one will going to. Nowadays, students have very less attention period, approximate 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. So can we bound at least 10 minutes on my video? That we have to question ourselves. Whatever content I'm developing, can this content bound the student for just 10 to 15 minutes? So to generate any video or any type of a content, we have to put lot of effort. And we never want to waste our efforts. So let's use these efforts in a smart way. Student will going to watch my video at least 3 times. We can create these kind of a videos where student are going to watch my video again and again. Highly interactive video we can do it. It means we have to generate an interactive video. And to generate an interactive video, of course, we have to use some other softwares. So many multiple type of softwares we have. It's so many. Okay, one of them if I shown to you now, just take your ready to note down the pen paper. I'm just going to show you. Right. Okay, so we have a wonderful tool, the Prezi. You can see prezi.com. You can see here the Prezi. But quickly, I'm going to show you the demo of that software, Prezi, P-R-E-Z-I. Right? Once you log in into the Prezi, sign up, sign in, then here you can see the option download Prezi app. Then simply download this free version. Remember, there are a lot of multiple versions. You have to download only free version. Download this free version, right? Download this free version, then it's look like this. Then it's look like this. This is the free version of the Prezi, right? And here in this free version of the Prezi, you can see here we have a options to generate the slides. And here you can add the content, any content. See, here is the option add text. Right? So you can add any type of content. right? Okay, and the content will visible here like this: full mode, floating mode, transparent mode, right? These are the control panel, how you would like to show your content. So first, prepare your content here in this slide. Just like in a PowerPoint presentation, we are creating a slides one by one. So here you have to prepare your content, what you want to record into the Prezi. So here, just like anything, type or let's say you have a readily available PPT, then why we need to type? You can import, definitely. Here is the option, see, import. You can import anything. You can see add from computer, right? You can import anything. You can import a PowerPoint presentation, image, audio, video, right? Any zip file, text file, right? Any image, anything you can import it here, right? Anything readily available content, import it here. Then you can see the presentations like this. You can see the same slide. Just now we are I'm shared with you. You can see the same slide like this. You can upload it, the content will be there, and here the control panel. When you are doing the recording, this is the control panel. You can manage at what time what you want to record. So content, if let's say content is very high in the slide, then make it in full mode, right? If there is a less content, like you can make it in a transparent mode as well. That depend on background, so that will show like this. Otherwise, make it in a floating mode. Multiple type of content. So this is the content preparation. Okay, what is the new thing here that we can do using any screen recording software? In fact, in this Prezi as well, you can do the screen recording. Here you can see the share screen. Share screen option is there. Virtual backgrounds is there. Templates, the template. You can see right now this content is showing is my right hand side. So you can change it this template. Multiple options you have, right? You can add the timers, widgets. You can see. You can add anything. So many options we have. You can share the screen and you can record it. So multiple things you can do. Okay, now the important, beautiful thing of that application is the beauty of that application. Now I'm going to show you here. See, in this slide, what you can do now, you can add the animations. So ultimately, I have to create a interactive video, right? And for the interactivity video, I need the animations. And here is the options, add visuals. You can see, add visuals. So I go to add visuals. Now just type what you want. Just type what you want. Everything available. I just simply say information, communication, technology. Right? That's it. And whatever you typed related to that, you can see lot of the images, lot of stickers, lot of zip files, icons, anything you can add it. So many things. Okay, I go to see more. So many things. You can see. You can see the wonderful icons. So I can add anyone. Okay, wait here. It's loading. Just wait. Yeah, you can see now the wonderful animations. So when I'm explaining about the networking, the information communication technology, right? So I say, okay, students, we are going to talk about information communication technology. Then like this, and you can see the animation. So that will also record anything, whatever in your mind, just type it here. Let's say mathematics, any formula, if there is not inbuilt here, import it from outside. Okay, anything. Wait here, it's loading. Yeah, you can see it's loaded, right? Anything, just type what you want. Greetings, right? When you're going to start the class, of course, I have to do some greetings. Okay, so there are so many greetings, right? Anything. Wait, it's loaded. Yeah, you can see. So I can say like this, hello class, then I can start, right? Okay, just type anything and you will get the animations. Okay, thank you. Correct. Select thank you that I can use. And okay, so once you create the content, then okay, now how to record it? Very simple. Here you can see the option we have a record. I simply click on the record button. Start recording. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I say, hello class. Today we are going to discuss about information communication technology. How that technology will work from the center place to the cloud and the devices like this, right? So just explain it. So if I'm explaining like the mathematics, I can say, okay, this is the pi and the value of pi is 3.14 and like this, right? So whatever slide you are selecting here, okay, this is related to the chemistry, correct? Add the animation, this is related to the physics, correct? So just select the slide, what you want to show, right? And explain it. Explain it, what is present here, sometime content. So only content, just explain it, your content, right? What you want to show, explain it. Sometimes content is higher, make it in full mode, then just explain your content. Your voice, content, animation, everything is going to record. You want to share your screen from the browser or anything, you can share your screen, that will also record, right? Agriculture things, you can just explain whatever you are sharing. Just match your word, what you are presenting here. And once everything is done, last you can say, okay, thank you class, see you, tata, bye bye, right? And done the recording. That's it. Save, save file, original file size. Okay, save it. Let's say okay, MP4 format, and it will be saved. MP4 format is general format, everywhere acceptable. It's saved now. Wait, I'll show you the final output. Done. Okay, I'll reshare my screen to add the audio as well so that you can hear the audio. Share audio, share again. Yeah, so this is the video. I'm going to play it. Open with VLC. Yeah. Class, today we are going to discuss about information communication technology. How that technology will work from the center place to the cloud and the devices like this, right? So just explain it. So if I'm explaining like the mathematics, I can say, okay, this is the pi and the value of pi is 3.14 and like this, right? So whatever slide you are selecting here, okay, this is related to the chemistry, correct? Add the animation, this is related to the physics, correct? So just select the slide, what you want to show, right? And explain it. Explain it, what is present here, sometime content. So only content, just explain it, your content, right? What you want to show, explain it. Sometime content is higher, make it in full mode, then just explain your content. Your voice, content, animation, everything is going to record. You want to share your screen from the browser or anything, you can share your screen, that will also record, right? Agriculture things, you can just explain whatever you are sharing. Just match your word, what you are presenting here. And once everything is done, last you can say, okay, thank you class, see you, tata, bye bye, right? And done. Yeah, so you can see, so simple to record a video lecture, right? So simple, right? A interactive video, not a simple video, I'm saying, right? Interactive video we are going to record. Interactive video, correct? Very easy to generate a interactive videos, correct? Okay, so it's a very simple thing. It's easy. You can do it. So there are a lot of softwares where you can generate the interactive content. Forget to generate the simple content. Forget it. Always try to generate an interactive content. This is one of them, Prezi. Now, how to make it more interactive? Okay, so let's say using any interactive software you generate, correct? Any. Now, how to make it more interactive? For that, what we can do? Let's say you generated the video using any XYZ source, right? Let's say any XYZ source you generated the video. Is the also mobile friendly software or only for system? Yeah, that is only for system, right? There is software you need to download. However, that you can do it in your mobile as well. Yes, there I'm not saying like that. Here you can see the video record video that you can do in your mobile also. But I'm not going to suggest you to do it through your mobile. Use laptop and desktop. You can better manage your content on a big screen. Controls are there, maximum features are there in the desktop application. You can do it in mobile, but in the small screen, it's very difficult to record. You can do it. I'm not saying it's not. You can, but use laptop desktop. That is a good thing, right? So you can do it here, but use it in a offline mode. Get Crazy Video, download this, install it, and then use it. Correct. That's a crazy, wonderful software. Wonderful software, no doubt in it. Okay. So let's say using any XYZ software, any XYZ software, you created your video lecture. To make it more interactive, what we can do now, just think about if I'm able to add the MCQs within the video. MCQs within the video. Let's say I generated a 15-minute video lecture, 15-minute video lecture. In the 15-minute, once video is running, after 5 minutes, video will pause automatically. A MCQ will come within the video. Then student has to answer the MCQ. Video will run. Next 5 minutes, will pause automatically. Next MCQ. 5 minutes, next MCQ. You have to find out this spot points where you want to insert the MCQ, right? So now you can see when students watching my video, students know whatever they are watching, based on that, MCQ will come. So it means they will pay more attention on my video because they have to answer the MCQ, right? So to catch the maximum attention of the student, I can add the MCQs within the video to get the maximum attention of the student. How we can do it? Very simple, not a rocket science. Very simple. For that, we can use a wonderful tool. The name is Edpuzzle. Yes. Here, you can see it's opening. Wait. Yeah, you can see Edpuzzle. Wonderful tool we have. Using that Edpuzzle, you can add the MCQs within the video. So to do one job, there are plenty of software. To do one job. So Edpuzzle is not alone where you can add the MCQs within the video. There are so many. Like we have h5p.com. You can PH5P interactive content inside your LMS. Wonderful. Not just video, some other content as well. You can make it very highly interactive. Wonderful tool. We have Nearcode. You can see using that also you can generate the interactive content. You can add the MCQs within the video. So that is a wonderful tool we have. First, I think the Edpuzzle is very easiest tool to do it. Otherwise, H5P, Nearcode, there are so many things we have. Right? So just try it out to add the MCQs within the video and then see the result. Student will more engage in your video. They will watch it. They will watch it to answer your questions. Wonderful tool we have. You can see that Edpuzzle to engage the student. Okay. Let's think beyond this. Think about if we are able to prepare a pure cartoon content. No, we are watching cartoon on television, right? Hope you are watching cartoon on television. And you can see kids are watching the cartoon, same cartoon again and again. Many times I assume we are also watching the cartoon sometime by choice, sometime by force. Due to our kids, we have to watch the cartoon, and it's really very interesting. You can see, right? So think about that our cartoon we are watching on the television. If they are going to talk about my course content, just think about if they are discussing about my course, physics, chemistry, math, science, like this, and you can see how interesting is going this. And the student will watch my content at least 3 times again and again. Similarly, just like in the television, we can prepare a pure cartoon content. Very easy. Very easy, we can create a pure cartoon content. And for that, we can use the Flotagon. Just note it down, right? Flotagon story. It's a mobile app, it's a software for laptop, desktop, right? Wonderful tool we have, Flotagon story. Flotagon, Flotagon story. There are multiple versions when we are going to download. Remember, Flotagon story, right? Using that applications, you can generate your cartoon content. You can present your content in the form of cartoon and then see the result. Student going to see your cartoon content again and again, again. Right? Wonderful tool we have, that Protagon story. So interesting to me. Okay. So that is related to the videos. That is endless software, endless list I have related to the video, but we have to move further because we have to discuss so many things. Time is less we have. Okay, so that is quadrant one. We have discussed the video lecture. Just few things we discussed how we can make our content more interactive so that we can engage the student in my video content, right? Video content, right? And apart from this, remember the 5 best practices when we are recording the video lecture. 5 best practices you may note down. When we have to record our video lecture, be careful when follow these 5 best practices. What are these? Point number one, you need to ensure your camera should be on your eyes level. Your camera should be on your eyes level. That is point number one, you need to ensure. Point number two, you need to ensure your mic should be closer to your mouth. Never depend on laptop's mic. Now, always use some external mic, maybe a Bluetooth, ear dot, some smart glasses, right? And head corner mic, anything you can try. That should be closer to your mouth. Point number three, light on your face from the front side. There is no light from back side. You need to ensure that light on your face from the front side. Point number four, your room should be soundproof so that some additional voice will not be recorded in your video. That is really very important thing. You need to ensure your room is soundproof. So soundproof, fan voice is also not going to record, right? Soundproof room to record your video lecture. Point number five, last, you need to ensure your background must be clean. Plain background. Plain. Many times we are using the virtual backgrounds to the recording. I highly suggest you never use a virtual background while you are going to do the recording. Never. Reason is, in virtual background, many times you might be noticed the speaker movements are disappeared. When I'm moving from left to right like this, our movements are disappeared. So never use a virtual background. Always use a plain, clean background when you are going to record. And if possible, keep a green background. Green. If possible, I'm not saying mandatory. If possible, keep a green background. Otherwise, any background will work, but it should be plain background. And the dress color, your dress color should be in a contrast to your background. It should not be like there is a white background and white shirt, right? It should not like this. So if the background is light, your dress should be dark. If the background is dark, your dress should be light, right? And avoid to wear the green color dresses. Avoid to wear the green color dresses. Right? So these are the best practices you have to follow when you have to do the video recording. Video recording. These are the 5 best practices we have. Okay, moving ahead now. Let's talk about the quadrant 2 now. Quadrant about other than video. Other than video, right? Other than video is like, I think it's very easy thing. We have like our lecture PPT, right? Article, greetings, so many things we have. But now you using the AI, using the AI, how we can generate this presentation in a clicks. We have to generate a presentation. Most of the time we are using this PowerPoint, and we have to generate a slide one by one, one by one. It may take time, but using the AI, we can generate it in click. Single click, we can generate it. There are so many sites we have to generate the presentation. So many sites. One of them, again, we are going to use the Prezi, right? Right, Prezi. Here you can see option we have create with AI. You can see on the screen, create with AI. I go there after sign up, sign in into the Prezi. Then you can see the option create with AI, right? Then first option will come. First option will come to enter the project name, or may you can say Hindi, English, Math, Science, whatever your discipline you have, just type it and continue. And here, describe your topic here, right? Okay, free online internship. Okay, do we have any open source site for free online? Yeah, internship we have. Okay, praise is paid. Okay, so that internship just like remind me when I'm going to end my session. Then otherwise we will change the track that we have. The praise is paid version. No, praise is free version. Here you can see the download praise app and download this free version, not this one paid plan. This one free version, right? Download this free version, not the paid version. I'm using this page from so many years, the free version, right? It's not an open source, but free version is to generate the presentation, right? This is the AI to generate the presentation. First, you need to type your want. Just describe what you want, describe your topic here. Let's say I would like to generate the presentation. Okay, I will type it here like how to design online courses using latest AI tools and techniques along with all of the so important approach, right? Just type or copy paste the content which you want to generate the presentation and simply click on generate and wait for a minute. Then see the presentation will be ready in a clicks. Less than a minute, my presentation will be ready. You can see almost they are getting it ready. Wait for a second. Wait for it here. Almost done. Yes. And title, subtitle, and the presentation will be generated so quickly. And let's see the presentation. Then I'll show you. Wait for a second. You can see it's generating. Yeah, you can see the title, designing online course with AI, and the subtitle, utilizing the SWAYAM four-quadrant approach, automatically created. Now have a look on the presentation. You can see the slides now. See the slide one, right? Slide two, overview of AI tool, benefit of AI course creation, right? Understanding SWAYAM four-quadrant approach. Right? Then see the AI-based content creation. These wonderful presentations we have. Wonderful. Just in a click, it's generated. Just click, you can see. So nice presentation is generated. Less than a minute. See. Wonderful presentation is generated. Less than a minute. And once it's done, go to the editor. See here option. Go to editor. And now you can do any kind of a modification here. Any kind of modification. You want to add, delete any slide, any content, update anything you can do. Do any kind of a modification. And after doing the modification, then here is the option get link, and then share with the student. Create the new link and you can share with the students. See, so easy to generate the presentation. Just click on the generate presentation and it will be generated. Wonderful tool we have to generate the presentation. Similarly, on a click using the AI, we can generate the videos as well. Yes, videos we can also generate using the AI. We can. Here, hyper.ai. You can see hyper.ai. Just type what you want, your video will be generated. Right here, text to video. Let's say here I will type students getting the degree in convocation held on Moon. That's it. Right? Just type what you want, anything. Just type and click on. First select what type of video you want to generate. I'd say realistic video I want. Or second, and simply click on create. That's it. That's it. You can see it's take 2-3 minutes and video will be generated. And to generate the video again, it's not alone that hyper.ai. There are so many software to generate the videos as well. So many. See the video. Small clips are ready. See the video. Convocation held on Moon. Right? You can generate multiple video, and every video will be generated differently. It will not repeat the video. See here. Right? Same line. Use it again and again, and you can see then the multiple videos you can generate. Multiple videos. See here. Right? Multiple videos you can see. Convocation on Moon. So nice, right? You can see multiple video you can generate. These small clips, multiple small clips generated. Download it. Here's the option download. Then after downloading it, merge all the video using the OpenShot video editor or any video editing software. Merge all the videos, and then finally you can generate a wonderful video. Okay, I'll show you a final output of that video. Okay, wait, I'll show you something. Anything. The video which I generated through the AI. Have a look. See, in between I added my video, right? Then again, you can add like this. Take it out between AI, mine, you can make the video short. Right? So easy to generate the video lectures. So easy to generate the presentations. Just click and it will be generated. It may be a video, it may be a presentation, right? So to generate the video, that hyper.ai, it's not alone. There are so many tools, like we have runwayml.com. That also wonderful tool to generate the video lectures and images as well. Using the hyper.ai, runway ML, we can generate the images as well. We can generate the image as well. Just type what you want and your image will be generated. Just type what you want, images will be generated. Let's say, for example, you can see here. For example, you can see, I just type, see here, I just type dogs are playing football on moon with the astronauts and images are generated. You can see with the astronaut images are generated. Correct? So any video, images, any presentation, just type what you want and that it's just single click, it will be generated. Single click. So hyper.ai we have, runway ML we have, right? Using that you can generate videos and images. Runway ML. We have in video.ai. That also wonderful tool, right? In video, you can see generate the wonderful videos here in video.ai. In video, we have the Adobe Firefly to generate the images. You can see images, text to image. Just type what you want and image will be generated. Even images you can generate using your WhatsApp in your Meta AI. But maybe you are looking for a high definition images, then go to this Adobe Firefly. Adobe Firefly, wonderful tool to generate the images, right? So it's so easy to generate the content nowadays. Anything, it can be it can image, it can video, it can be a presentation. Now, what about the audio? Audio is also one kind of a tool. Many times we need a audio content to share with the students. Like some discipline like film art, literary art, visual arts, or some let's say visual impact student, we need a audio. Then very easy, we can generate the audio content as well. We can tools we have for the audio, and we should be proud of that tool. We have a Anuvadini. Anuvadini. It's a wonderful tool made by Ministry of Education with the help of ICT in all Indian languages. It's a single tool to do everything. Anuvadini. Perfect tool we have. See, many times to do the translation, what we are using. Many times I think we are using the Google Translator most of the time, but there are a lot of tools to do the translation. But when we are using the Google Translator or any other tool like this, you might be noticed we are not getting the 100% accuracy. We are not getting the accuracy 100%. Many times the line sense will totally change when we are doing the translations, right? When we are doing the translations. What you mean to say, Dr. Vinay? Voice, audio? I'm audible? I'm audible? And can anyone else confirm? Maybe should at Dr. Vinay at your end. I think I'm audible clearly. Yeah. So rest are, thanks for confirming. I'm audible clearly. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So that Anuvadani is a wonderful tool. Using the Anuvadani, you can get the accuracy at 100% when we are doing the translations. That Anuvadani is an Indian tool, right? And you can do the translation in any Indian language with 100% accuracy. Accuracy is very important here. And it's a wonderful tool, that Anuvadani. You can see we can do a lot of things here. See here the name, Chutki. So interesting name. You can see Chutki. So you can create anything in just Chutki, right? The wonderful name. Or you are creating a book, crafting a blog, or creating engaged course content. Just do it. So easy. To generate the content, many times we are using like ChatGPT, right? The Gemini we have. So using that Chutki also, we can generate the text and the translation, document translation in any language. You can see the voice-based multilingual forms, voice translation, video translations, and in Indian translation. And accuracy is really very nice, highly accurate. Video, we can see the Bharat Tube. Just put the YouTube URL here, up to 20 minutes. Instantly, you can see that video in any your desired language. Immediately, you can convert it. Right? See here, voice. Okay, let's use that. I think first. Okay, that's a wonderful tool. Voice to text, text to voice. I go there. See, select the language. Let's say select English. Okay, start recording. Hi, how are you? I'm fine. We are talking about a wonderful tool that is the Anuvadane. It's really very interesting. We can do the translation from any language to the any language. Okay, stop recording. Now see, wait for a second. Yeah, you can see here the text is that is voice to text. Instantly you can see in any language. You can just see lot of language you have. Just select, speak it out, and it will convert your voice to the text instantly. That is voice to text. And don't stop here. You can see now I want to convert again this text to voice, reverse in female voice. In what language? You can see in what language. Okay, so now I'll choose, let's say, Telugu. Now you can see, so I assume many of you know about Telugu. I don't know, right? You can see the English to Telugu, and you can now check the accuracy. Accuracy is really wonderful. And now again, convert to speech. Okay, it's converted. Now listen.
హాయ్ మీరు ఎలా ఉన్నారు నేను బాగున్నాను అనువధాని అనే అద్భుతమైన సాధనం గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాం ఇది నిజంగా చాలా ఆసక్తికరంగా ఉంది మనం ఏ భాష నుంచైనా ఏ భాషకైనా అనువాదం చేయవచ్చు
Hope you heard the sound. Hope you heard that voice. Yes or no? Hope you heard the sound. Yes, yeah, good. So see, in any language to any language, so quickly you can do the translation. So quickly, any language. Let's say I say now Hindi. Yeah, it's converted into Hindi. Convert to speech. Play.
नमस्ते क्या हालचाल है मैं बढ़िया हूं हम एक अद्भुत उपकरण के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं जो कि अनुवधनी है यह वास्तव में बहुत दिलचस्प है हम किसी भी भाषा से किसी भी भाषा में अनुवाद कर सकते हैं
Wonderful tool. Voice to text, text to voice in any language. And the accuracy is really wonderful tool. We have that Anuvadani, you can see. So interesting tool we have. Right? So you can play with the voice. Right? And you can see voice to text, text to voice, audio planner, voice reducer. So many options we have. Right? You can see the speak pick, Jadui Darpan, and written AI, wonderful options we have. So many. Let's say speak pick, one of them. Let's say just speak it out what you want, and that will generate image for you. DWD91B, submit. Okay, yeah. Select language, in which language you want to speak, or just speak it out. Create an image where students getting degree in the convocation. Just okay, stop, generate. Yeah, here it is. And you can see now. I just speak it out and image will be generated. See the wonderful tool Speak Pick. The name you can see the Speak Pick. Just speak it out. You can see, yeah, here convocation image is generated. Right? You can see. So wonderful image. I just speak it out and it's generated. I did nothing. I did to type, nothing. SpeakPic, wonderful tool. You can see that is this one, SpeakPic. Jadui Darpan, you can see translate photo into 30 plus language in second, where the posters, brochures, screenshots, anything. Just do anything. Wonderful tool we have, that is the Anuvadani, right? So when we are using the technology, language is not a barrier. Language is not a barrier. You can use any tool to do translation and anything, right? So we can use to generate the text. We have so many tools, like that Anuvadani is of course one of them, but there are so many. Hope you are aware with that. I don't think I need to explain what is the Chat GPT. Right? You can generate the text. You can use the Gemini, right, to generate the text. So many tools we have. So many tools we have. We can generate the text. So there are so many AI tools where we can generate the text, audio, video, images, and so many things. So as a teacher, we know. So definitely students also know. Of course, they also know, or maybe they know more than us to generate these kind of a content. Right? Students are very smart nowadays. They are very tech savvy. So suppose you given a assignment to the students, and students submitted you the assignment using the AI. How you can track it? The assignment is submitted through student using the AI or not? Of course, for that we have some AI detection tool, but that is the paid tool, like Turnitin, iAuthenticate, Drillbit. These are the paid tool. If we have access, only then we can check. But in free of course, instantly, immediately, how we can check the assignment submitted by student is generated through AI or not. So for that, we have a wonderful tool, GPT0.me. So nice tool we have, GPT0.me. Right? So nice tool we have. Right? Suppose the content we have, let's say Chat GPT. Here I will type the content. What is the dark web? Suppose I generate the content here, few content. Okay. I give the assignment to the student, what is dark web, and student generated the assignment through the AI and submit it to me. Now, how I can cross check it? Very easy. The text which I feel that is generated through AI, right? Not all, maybe whatever few part of text which you feel that is generated through AI, just copy the text, right? Just copy the text, go to GPT0.me, paste the text here, and click scan for AI, and then see the result. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yes. Result is here. You can see 100% AI. Instantly, you can see. Immediately, you can check it. The text generated through AI. The student submitted the assignment is AI or not. You can upload the files here. You can check it. Wonderful tool we have, GPT0.me. GPT0.me. So nice tool we have to check these assignments. Or if you want to check the plagiarism, of course, we have a free tool to check the plagiarism. Viper. We have free. I'm just talking about the free tool. Viper plagiarism software. I'm just not paid. There are a lot of paid tools. Yeah. This free. I'm talking about the free. Plagiarism checker, Viper. You can see, just do the sign in, sign up, paste the text, and you can see it's plagiarism or not. But here I will suggest you never check your research papers, articles here, because it will store your text. It will store your text. The free version of the anti-plagiarism software, they will store your content. In the paid version, we have a option, no repository kind of an option, right? They will not store, so that next time when we are going to check it again, it will not come under the self-plagiarism, but that will store it. So be careful. You can check it student assignments, right? That tool you can try to generate the assessments and things. And now come to the next part, to engage the student in the class. To engage the student in the class, what we can use in the class, how we can make our class more interactive, more interactive. For that, we can try a tool. The name is, so many browsers are open, right? Okay. So to make the class more interactive, we can use a wonderful tool. This is my favorite tool. My favorite tool. I'm using this tool every day in my class. Without this, my no any class going to be complete. Every class I'm going to use this tool, the quizzes. Quizzes. Wonderful class. See, you can plan in advance. Let's say whatever topic today you decide to deliver in the class, right? In advance, you can create the quiz here. There is the option to generate the quiz, or just type what you want on which topic. The quiz will be generated on a click. Let's say artificial. I just type the topic artificial intelligence, right? Just click and the quizzes will be generated. AI is integrated here, so I can apply the filter. What type of quiz I want to make the difficulty level more higher? I say professional development 30 plus, and like this. I can apply the filter. So quiz will filter, the difficulty level will increase. Now I can select any quiz, right? I select this quiz. You can see less than a minute, a 35 for MCQs quiz on AI is ready. Or you can generate a quiz one by one from here, create, right? You can use this quiz in your class. Now, how you can take advantage here? How this is very different from the other? You can play this live. Here is the option, start live. You can play this quiz live. You can give this as an assignment homework to the student, right? Assignment homework to the student. It's a wonderful quiz. Here, it will play like if I give you example, hope you are watching the KBC, Kaun Banega Crorepati, right? Hope you are watching it, right? So in the KBC, when the KBC was start, there is a first question that we call as a fastest finger, right? So those who give the answer fastly, that's the winner. Same thing is here. You can do it here, fastest finger. So you can, every question have a time. The student has to answer the question within that time, and who is the accuracy and the speed is matter here. Right? Accuracy and speed is matter here, and then see the wonderful impact in the class. There are a lot of advantages. One is student will pay more attention in your class because they know whatever you are teaching, basis on that you are going to take a quiz end of the class. They will pay more attention in your class. Second advantage, students get the revision immediately. And third advantage, you will get the feedback if whatever topic you decided to deliver today is that clear to the student or not, based on the result of this quizzes. Right? So a lot of advantage we have when we are using the quizzes. As I said, this is my favorite tool. Every day I'm using this in my class. Every day. Wonderful tool we have. See, wonderful tool we have. Okay. So time देखते हैं. Okay, just give me 35. Just give me 5 minutes more, and I will wind up. Then I'll open the floor for the question answer. Okay, 5 minutes more. Yeah. So there are plenty of tools, right? There are unlimited ICT technology, AI, non-AI, plenty of tools we have using that we can generate the content. Should the student also get logged in? No. Student need not to log in. They need not to download, install any app. That will run directly on the browser. Okay. So to generate the interactive content, we have a lot of software, means content development we have. After content development, phase 3 is we need to store our content somewhere. So for that, we have YouTube and Google Drive. So if it is a video, upload it on YouTube. If it is other than video, upload it on your Google Drive. So we have only two storage where we need to upload our content, YouTube and Google Drive, right? So once our content is on place, then we need to transact the material. For that, now we need a LMS, and we have a plenty of LMS. Out of the plenty of LMS, we can choose a LMS. See, we have plenty of LMS. So many LMS we have where we can transact our material. In fact, we have some digital initiative as well, like Swayam. Or you can see a lot of digital initiative like NPTL, Swayam Prabha, NAD, and Ekalpai, Shot Sindhu, EPG Pathshala, E-Pathshala, Virtual Lab. So many you can see, unlimited. बहुत सारे हैं. We have a digital initiatives where we can transact our content. But these are the digital initiative where we cannot do any practice over here. These are the live show. For example, Swayam. You cannot do any text and trial on the Swayam. It's a live show. You have to perform live. You have to live the course immediately, right? If you get a chance to run the course. But where we can do the practice, for that I can suggest you a wonderful LMS where you can do the practice. For that we have a Moodle. Of course, Moodle is a open source LMS. It's a wonderful tool. Moodle support 300 plus features, so you can use Moodle to transact the material. Moodle. Moodle is the oldest LMS we have. It's started in 1999. It's more than 25-year-old product. We have 95% academician across the world. They are using the Moodle. If you have a hands-on on the Moodle, you automatically able to use all the LMS. We need not to learn every day new LMS. Swam is this Moodle is a big LMS we have. And if we have a hands-on on Moodle, give you a surety, you can work on any LMS. Any LMS. We need not to learn every day new LMS. I worked on all the LMS. I designed few LMS as well, and I found Moodle is the biggest LMS. Moodle is like a see everything in it. You can integrate anything within the Moodle. All the teaching learning related process we have within the Moodle. If we have a hands-on Moodle, in short, I can say, स्वयं तो स्वयं ही हो जाएगा. Right? We need not to learn every day new LMS. Moodle is the biggest LMS we have. Biggest LMS we have. Okay, once we reach to the LMS, we selected that we have a Moodle LMS. Then we need to perform quadrant 3. Then we have to generate the assessment. So in Moodle, we have inbuilt assignments and quizzes, but we can integrate outside assessment as well, like we have a quizzes, just now I've shown to you. So you can generate the assessment through quizzes or Google Form or Hotpot, quizzes, Prof Quiz, Kahoot. There are so many options to generate the assessment. Use any one of them, integrate this within the Moodle, and then last is discussion form to clear the doubts. Right. So these all ICT tools and technique which we discussed, according to time, I try to explain it, but there are endless list. We have endless list. In the beginning, I said 2 hours is very less to me. I have a lot of content. If you give me at least one day, then I will be satisfied. I've delivered something, right? So many things I have to explain. Right. So once you are using these tools and techniques, so not necessarily that is just for all online courses. You can use it in your class, all mode of teaching. You can use it in online mode. You can use it in a blended mode. You can use in a face-to-face class. Everywhere you can use these tools and technology and to engage the student in your content. Most important is to engage the student to your content, to make an interactive content. Forget about the simple content. No one will going to watch your simple content, right? Try to involve this technology in your day-to-day class. Day-to-day class. See, most of the time when we are entering to the class, what we are saying, whenever we are entering the class in our face-to-face mode, I think everyone will announce, everyone will announce in the class, students, switch off your mobile, students, switch silent your mobile, right? I think we are saying the same thing when we are entering the class, but when I'm entering to my class, maximum time I'm saying, students, switch on your mobile. Let's play the activity using the mobile. See, we are very close to the mobile. We are saying many times students switch off mobile, but still students are trying to access their mobile. So it means we cannot away the student from the technology, right? They are very close to their mobile. So let's engage the student on the mobile, right? Let's engage the student on mobile using these kind of a tools and technology, quizzes, H5P, right? These Nearcode, LMS apps. So let's engage the student on the mobile. I have seen, last week I have seen, I generated a crossword activity one of the this H5P, and using that I generated a crossword activity. And then I have seen in the lunch time, students are sitting in the ground, they are having their lunch, and parallelly on their mobile, they are trying to solve that word puzzles which I have given to them as an assignment, right? So let's engage the student on their mobile. Let's play the quizzy in the class. Student involvement will be high, right? So we have to run with the technology, not against with the technology. Technology is part of our life, part of our life, right? So we have to use it. With my closing remarks, I say use the technology with safety. Never compromise with the security. Never. Always remember, I started with this word, I am going to end again this word. Technology is like a double edged knife. So be careful when you are using the technology, right? So now I'm opening the floor for the question answer. Feel free to ask any questions. Any queries, please? Yeah, someone is, I think, asking in between about the internship. Yeah, okay. For that, okay, I'm going to share you the URL in the chat box about the internship. Internship, of course, we have via AICTE. I'm going to share you the URL, internship aictindia.org. Copy and pasting to the chat box. Yeah, this is for the internship. Which one is the paid, Dr. Swasni? You are talking about which one? I think it's paid for which one? Yeah. Any queries, please type in the chat box. Mm, yeah, I'm waiting for your queries now. Yeah, Dr. Suhasini, you are talking about what? The paid, which software you are talking about, application which is say paid? Yeah, it's free. Prezi. Yeah, Prezi, as I said, Prezi is it's not an open source, but Prezi you can download. Their free version of Prezi is available. Free version of Prezi is available. When you are downloading it, installing it, be careful. You are downloading the free version, right? Be careful. You are downloading the free version. It's free. I'm using it from so many years, so it's free available, right? Don't worry about it. Okay, wonderful session, so informative session. Okay. So any queries, please feel free to ask. There is so many things I have to yet I have to explain, but time is very less. Right. Okay. So if there is no query, let's wind up the session then. Is there any PPT that AI voice? The topic still I would like to ask is okay to prevent our personal data, prevent our personal data hereafter? What about the already shared one? Is there any? Yeah, of course. Okay, so whatever you already shared, of course, that is gone. You does not have a control over there. But if today onward, if you're going to start control your data, your personal information thing, I think that will be the good option. So whatever you have did, I think just forget about this. Right? You cannot recover these things. That is gone. Right? That is gone. Okay. Any query? Let me see in the chat box. Any PPT that AI voice? Any PPT AI voice? I'm not getting your query, Dr. Swasini. I'm not getting your query. Is there any PPT that AI voice means what? AI voice? I'm not getting no query. Please type it again. Mm, Okay,
I
so
request.
yeah, I think no query. Let's wind up, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. That was a real wonderful session. Um, Participants, I once again request you all, if you have any queries, you can post them in the chat.
Yeah, one person is asking about my contact. Of course, that is very important. So, ma'am, you can share my contact number and email ID to their WhatsApp group.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, if anyone in future also have any doubt, please feel free to ask. Don't be think someone is came from Delhi and asked so many things in 2 hours and now what to do when you are going to do practically, right? So in future also, if you have any doubt, anything, please feel free to ask. So you can share my contact detail in their WhatsApp groups. Yeah.
Yes. Dear participants, we will share sir's email ID as well as sir's telephone number in the in WhatsApp group. Okay. If the question and answer session is over, I would like to extend my thanks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks for today's speaker, Dr. Deepak Bishla, who had accepted to be our resource person for day 2. Sir not only provided a detailed explanation of ICT, but also offered valuable insights on effectively using technology and enhancing our skills. He emphasized incorporating technology into regular classroom teaching to meet the diverse needs of our students and to evolve as millennium educators who can seamlessly integrate technology into their teaching practices. I am sure all the participants have benefited immensely and will surely use ICT effectively in their professional workplaces. I must acknowledge that our efforts in selecting this topic have proven to be highly worthwhile. Thank you, sir, for a wonderful and informative session. We look forward to a hands-on session with you for our faculty sometime in the near future. We hope to have the privilege of collaborating with you in a different program or capacity in the future, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Allow me to leave now. Bye bye. Thank you.
I thank all the participants for joining us today and wish to meet you all in today's session at 5 p.m., which will be handled by Professor K. Srinivas on modern pedagogies, a hands-on session on planning, blending learning, and flipped classrooms. We will post the feedback form of day 2 in the chat box. I request all the participants to kindly fill the feedback form as early as possible. Once the feedback form is submitted, you may exit the Zoom platform. Thank you.